we're calling for a plant-based food system in which there is justice for both humans, animals, the climate.
And do you eat avocados?
I eat a plant-based diet.
Do you eat avocados?
We're asking the government.
Do you eat avocados? Yes?
A leading study from...
Do you eat, it's an interview. You don't just answer different questions. Do you eat avocados?
I eat a plant-based diet, which
Do you eat avocados?
Yes.
Yes, you do. Great. Do you know how avocados and almonds get made?
Absolutely.
You do.
Yes.
So you realise that in California, every year, for 6 weeks, they fly in billions of bees to create your almonds and avocados. And in that process, several billion bees get murdered. This is a bee. Right? Billions get slaughtered so that you, sitting here, pontificating in between smashing up our buildings, so that you can have your almonds and your avocado. And why are you laughing? It's not funny.
I'd like to respond.
Bees getting slaughtered and you giggling away like it doesn't matter whilst destroying buildings because you care so much about animals.
We all know how caring the vegan faith claims to be. In fact, the vegan faith claims that even insects are sentient beings, worthy of at least the same right to life, love, and happiness as any human being. This realm of thinking puts even the consumption of honey on the vegan list of mortal sins. According to the vegan faith, the farming of bees and the harvesting of honey is sinful exploitation of a sentient and highly intelligent creature. In fact, let's listen to one of the high priests of the vegan faith, Earthling Ed, as he explains to his congregation why the consumption of honey is forbidden amongst those of the vegan faith.
Of all the animal products that vegans don't consume, honey is the one that seems the most confusing. So why is it that vegans don't consume honey? From an ethical perspective, bees have a brain and nervous system and have been shown to demonstrate emotions and even exhibit pessimism, which is a significant sign of intelligence.
Meanwhile, in the real world, we know that the cocktail of poison pesticides used by mainstream crop-based agriculture kills virtually all insects that live within and near the spray radius of these intentionally applied chemical poisons. So we know the vegan or crop-based menu kills millions of species of animals, and these are animals that the vegan faith considers sentient and intelligent. In fact, the vegan faith acknowledges this imperfection in their philosophy.
The problem is that you are taking life, and I'll go back again to the point I made. Vegans take millions of lives, so why are we different?
You can't be perfect.
We just eat different.
What's the alternative? Okay, so I can't be perfect. I can't be perfect.
But would a vegan world actually kill more animals than are being killed today in animal agriculture? Well, let's consider that there's an average of 400 million insects per acre of land. Keep in mind that the vegan faith considers these insects to be sentient and highly intelligent. And according to this vegan literature, it would take 179.1 million acres to feed every single person in the United States a vegan or crop-based diet, which is an odd prediction, given that the Department of Agricultural and Consumer Economics at the University of Illinois has recently and thoroughly illustrated that for the United States, principal crop acreage is already over 300 million acres, and rising. But for the sake of argument, let's use the vegans' unsupported prediction of 179.1 million acres required to feed the entire United States a vegan or crop-based diet, and compare a portion of the intentional animal deaths associated with that with the number of animals killed in animal agriculture today. So this vegan resource claims that currently more than 55 billion land and sea animals die annually to support the U.S. meat supply. So 55 billion. We're not going to count the animals that are shot and killed for threatening the vegan or crop-based menu today. Instead, with the vegan faith's position on honey in mind, we're only going to count the killing of insects occurring from the intentional application of poisonous pesticides intended to protect the vegan or crop-based menu. If we multiply 179.1 million times 400 million, we get this, which translates to this, which is nearly 72 quadrillion animals that would have to die to feed the entire United States a vegan or crop-based diet. There are 1,000 trillions in 1 quadrillion, so that's 72,000 trillion animals that would have to die to feed every human being in the United States a vegan or crop-based diet. There are 100 billions in 1 trillion, so the number of land and sea animals that die annually to support the U.S. food supply today equates to 0.55 trillion. So now we can compare, using the vegans' own numbers, a vegan United States would kill 72,000 trillion animals compared to a United States that currently kills 0.55 trillion animals in animal agriculture today. If we ignore the fact that these deadly poisons, these pesticides, are usually sprayed multiple times throughout the year, this would mean that a vegan United States would kill at least 131,000 times more animals annually than animal agriculture kills today in the United States.
So the other day I went to the supermarket and I could not help myself and get an avocado.
But the growing demand for avocados has caused numerous problems for the wider community. Illegal deforestation to make way for new orchards is getting worse.
I decided to make 7 recipes using avocado.
While industrial pesticides are finding their way into the water supply.
Lots and lots of avocado. This video is for you, all of my avocado lovers.
Causing numerous health problems.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put 2 avocados into our blender.
Alicia Mendez is a nurse at the health clinic in Jujucanto, in the heart of the avocado-producing region, and says a number of children have been affected by the arrival of toxic chemicals in the ecosystem.
Avocados are not just for making guacamole. They can actually be transformed into creamy, dairy-free desserts like the chocolate avocado ice cream that we're making today.
In addition to health and environmental problems, the enormous profits to be made from avocados has attracted organized crime.
This is the Cado ice cream. It's avocado, frozen dessert. It's avocado for frozen dessert, non-dairy.
Which extorts and kidnaps farmers.
Around the harvest, we hear a lot of kidnappings because the narcos target the farmers with the highest earnings. Many towns have set up their own vigilante self-defense forces to ensure their protection, but it's no guarantee of safety up in the mountains.
Today we're going to be talking all about avocados, why they are so amazing and why you should probably be eating them.
I know that I can live without avocados, but I can't live without water.
An avocado tree consumes as much water per day as a family of 4.
Avocados aren't vegan now?